My husband Jake was deployed overseas with the Marines. I lived in our quiet suburban house with the white picket fence, posting careful photos online so everyone thought I was the perfect military wife. Every night I sent Jake sweet video messages telling him I loved him and missed him, but I never mentioned the secret growing inside me. I was pregnant, but not with Jake's baby. After he left, I felt so lonely and scared. One night I made a terrible mistake and hooked up with a guy from my gym. Now I was 4 months along and my belly was starting to show. I wore loose hoodies and oversized sweaters, always sucking in on video calls. I worked from home, went on walks alone, and smiled when neighbors asked how I was doing. Just fine, I would say softly, one hand resting on my hidden bump when no one was looking. Every evening I sat in the quiet nursery and whispered to the baby, "I'm so sorry. Mommy made a huge mistake. I don't know what will happen when Daddy comes home." One rainy afternoon, I was folding laundry in the living room when I heard the front door unlock. My heart started pounding. There stood Jake in his uniform, home early on surprise leave. He dropped his bag and pulled me into a tight hug. "Emily, baby, I'm home," he said, kissing me. I hugged him back, but kept my body turned a little so he wouldn't feel my belly. That evening, we sat on the couch. Jake told stories from the desert while I listened nervously. When he reached over to pull me close, his hand brushed my rounded stomach. He froze. "Emily," his voice turned sharp. "Are you pregnant?" Tears filled my eyes. I whispered, "Jake, it's not yours." I was lonely and scared. I made a horrible mistake with someone else. "I'm so sorry." His face turned red with anger. "While I was deployed? While I was risking my life thinking about you every day?" He stood up fast, breathing hard. "You cheated on me!" I started crying and backed up. "I know I was wrong. Please forgive me. We can figure this out." But Jake's eyes went wild. In one quick, furious moment, he grabbed the heavy metal lamp from the side table. I tried to scream, but it was too late. He swung it hard. Everything went black. The last thing I felt was pain and regret. Our perfect-looking suburban house was now silent. Jake had come home from war, only to end everything in a single moment of rage.